okay, here are all the bad things that are going to happen. And you don't necessarily need to create a story of how they're going to happen or when they're
Right.
going to happen, but just like, here are all the things that I expect
Yeah.
to suck about this holiday season.
Yeah,
And
you're
then
making a list and you're checking it twice.
there you go. And you're confirming who is naughty and nice.
Hey!
This is Shrinks and Giggles, your no BS guide to navigating the pitfalls of modern mental health.
From AI therapy to self-diagnosis spirals, we're here to cut through the pop psych noise from your feed.
I'm Melissa.
And I'm Michaela, your psychologist BFFs.
Let's dive in.
Welcome back to Shrinks and Giggles. Today we're going to talk about surviving the holidays in our holiday survival guide.
Yes.
Yeah.
We all go through a lot during the holidays. I certainly do. So yeah, it's everything. So I think we were going to start off talking about all the things that make the holidays so challenging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the many list, the long list of grievances.
Whether it's Christmas or Hanukkah, or just the fact that there's winter break for a lot of people in some capacity, it brings on a whole new level of challenges.
Yeah.
So many people are like, oh, you're a psychologist. You guys must work so much during the holidays. The answer is no, we do not.
It slows
we do
down
not work so hard
significantly.
during the holidays, at least not with our clients, because our clients are doing the same thing that we're doing. They're hunkering down and trying to survive.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Routine goes out the window. You think you know what you're doing with your time. You've gotten into your maybe fall groove. You're like, this is what life looks like. And then suddenly you realize that you have to shop for people you never think about. Obviously you probably shop for some people you do think about too.
What is that thing from Grinch where he's like a Funkle for your uncle and a Fant for your aunt? It's like the whole list of all the things you have to buy for people.
Right.
Munkle for your uncle, a Fant for your aunt, and a Fanpa for your cousin Leon.
The lists are crazy. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The number of people that you're trying to make sure that you're being giving to and planning to interact with in some capacity, the mandatory gift giving. I mean, so you're already there, and then you've got all of these activities that start getting scheduled, whether it's Christmas cookie swaps. I don't know if they still do those, but I feel like that used to be a thing.
Yeah, I tried to do that with some people I know, and no one jumped on board.
Really?
Yeah,
I
thought
mean,
it
at
would
least
been cute.
it's cookies. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Or the
The
Secret
ugly-
Santa, or the ugly Christmas
ugly sweater. Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Or the white elephant. We play a pretty large white elephant.
Oh yeah, yeah. You
Yeah.
about that. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then these things start getting competitive too. Like if you know
Right.
that you're a part of
Yeah.
and you're spending all the energy to try to one up the other people, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Or for Secret Santa, you get paired with someone that you don't really, know. Yeah.
Right. Right. Or you end up shopping for things that you're like, I genuinely don't know what this is. The other day I had to Google for one of my children. Their Secret Santa wanted white rabbit candy, and I was entirely clueless.
The story of White Rabbit dates back to 1943. A private company in Shanghai launched ABC Mickey Mouse Sweets. At that time, Mickey Mouse was seen as a symbol of the West. After the company was nationalized, the candy's wrappers featured a more Chinese-style character, White Rabbit.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah. So
not only are you out of your routine, but you're also overstimulated by all the different things, like the crowds. Has anyone been to a mall recently and had to deal with navigating shopping at a mall? Oh man. Or all the Christmas lights. I get a lot of on my feed to go to like all these different Christmas light events and
yes,
tree lightings and
Right, or, like, cute little, like, outdoor villages that pop
Yeah.
up where you buy artisan goods, which is
Yeah.
super sweet, but you also,
Yeah.
yes, encounter new stressors,
Yeah.
uh,
Spend more money.
spend more money, mhm,
Yeah.
$8 on a hot chocolate you didn't need. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
But
Yeah.
you're there and you're possibly cold, I don't know,
Possibly cold. Yeah,
depending.
depending on where you're located. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's
Or
not.
or you're buying the iced hot chocolate, which I don't understand.
Mm.
That's a whole thing. At that point, isn't it just a milkshake, really? Isn't that what we're up against? But and yeah, so you're doing more. Stores are open later because you're doing all of these things
Yeah.
and you're not sleeping as much. And then everybody's getting sick because everybody just traveled for
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, maybe
You're
uh
at more things outside or indoors with a lot of
with more
people.
people,
More
right?
people. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you go to, a sing-along event of some kind and realize
And
that
everyone's
6 people
spitting
are
on you.
coughing.
The person's behind like, jingle bells, jingle bells. You're like, awesome, awesome.
Mhm.
The sneezing, yeah. Apparently, a sneeze travels 100 miles per hour. So
Wow.
you're out of luck if you are SOL, if you are at an indoor singing event and someone sneezes and is sick. Like,
Yeah. Okay. Note to self: only go to outdoor sing-alongs. Indoor
Yes,
sing-alongs to be avoided. Although, if you have children, you really can't control most of this.
no.
Because then suddenly they have events that they have to go to and they're singing along, or the like end of school party that you may or may not have to orchestrate. You may or may not have to bake cookies for. Mhm.
Right, right. All
Um,
the cooking, all the baking for Christmas
mhm,
and the holidays and
mhm.
yeah,
Yeah, the planning for the meal. And if you have multiple people, making sure you have something
yeah.
available for everyone to eat so they don't
Right.
starve.
Right.
But
Yes.
not really knowing what anyone actually wants. And then everybody pretending that your food is amazing, even though you know that they can't all possibly think that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone doesn't like it. Yeah.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Someone is hitting up Del Taco on the way home.
Right. Right.
Right.
I family members of mine have come to like gatherings and have like eaten on the way. And I'm like, ooh. That's
Yeah.
you can't please everyone. I mean, come on.
No.
No, absolutely not.
No.
To have these parties or to host, you feel like this need to like decorate the whole house.
Everybody come on quick, look at the lights!
Growing up, my household was invaded by Annalise. And nutcrackers.
Oh,
Both. Yeah.
what are
You have no
Annalise?
idea what an Annalise is. You're like, what is this thing?
Now
It's
tell us,
this
educate.
really ugly, like hand-painted doll. I'm sorry for whoever makes the Annalise.
They're disgustingly ugly.
But you had to make sure you had like 50 of them or something like that, I swear.
Why?
So you could stick them all over your house, in the bathroom, so that there was one like near the sink, but not close enough it would, dive in. But yeah, and they were like, I don't know, grown up dolls. I mean, anyway, yeah, you
No,
could get
those
ones that were like different characters, gingerbread men, mice, but they all had the same facial expression, which was something sort of like this. But smiling, I
Right,
can't do
right,
it. I don't know. Anyway,
But they're like cheeks.
something. You have no idea what I'm talking
No.
about. No.
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
Or carolers. My mother was a major collector, so we also had carolers.
Mm.
Their facial expression was more straightforward, at least. Right, exactly.
I do think it's who gives a fuck about Christmas stuff that Melania
Yes. There is a lovely, apparently, clip out there I have not seen, but was referenced, where she does say, Yes, who gives a fuck about Christmas stuff? So,
Yeah.
yeah, or something like that.
Who gives a about Christmas stuff?
So,
Yeah, so she's feeling the spirit.
right. Yeah. Which, yeah, it is kind of an interesting theme. I think the frustration starts to really kick in for a lot of us, right?
Yeah. Does
Yeah.
anyone feel like it gets shoved down your throat pretty early? I think it was like November
Yes.
1st, I was in Target and the Christmas music was
Oh, it was
playing. And I
before
was like,
that.
whoa. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
before that. Well, you
I
noticed
think
it?
so. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, in some of the stores, I feel like they literally were like pushing aside the Halloween stuff before Halloween happened and bringing in the Christmas stuff. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
now, this isn't a all holidays store. So what's happening here? So, yes, it was
Right.
interesting. More power to the people who are traveling, honestly, because I feel like you maybe have the best situation once you survive the travel. Because once
Right.
you get where you're going, you can naturally, hopefully, create some boundaries, assuming that you haven't agreed to stay with relatives captive in their home, in which case,
Mm.
I'm sorry. Because that just brings up all of the regressive energy. And I think that's why people think that the holidays are so hard for people.
Yeah. The navigating family dynamics that you do not deal with on a regular basis. Yeah. Which, yeah, we always find an interesting phenomenon because you're going and you're spending all this time with people who you don't spend time with that may bring up anxieties and, emotions in general. And yeah, people do tend to not go to therapy during the winter break.
Mm. Yeah, no, for sure. They'll be like, "Oh, I'm away," and that can interfere. Or yeah, it can feel really vulnerable, perhaps, to try to do therapy at a time when you're going to be existing within a younger version of yourself, essentially.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hmm.
Right back to
Right back to childhood.
the teenager. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Right
even
back.
if you're hosting, you're like suddenly like, how is it that, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
everything that you grew up with, you're suddenly doing when you don't on a regular basis
Non-verbal.
otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's hard.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lots of triggering conversations, lots of bringing you back to focusing on aspects of yourself that you may not value, that don't provide you meaning, but
Yeah.
that your family is fixated on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some reliving of trauma.
Yeah. Yeah, and we all have someone in our family, if not multiple someones, who will trigger things for us in whatever way. And I don't mean that as a trauma thing. I mean that they will
Right.
trigger, old feelings, old thoughts, old resents.
Yeah.
Um,
And the opposite of that is, during the holidays, everyone thinks about, their loved ones too. And there's loved ones that are gone. And that brings up a lot of like grief and loss. And yeah, r- you know, re- dealing with those emotions and things like that. So therapy,
Mhm.
during this time is helpful. And, um, even if it's busy or you're doing things or you're traveling,
Mhm.
making sure that you take some time for yourself. But
Yeah, I think more pronounced overarching theme, and there's a fair amount on social media about this already, is the pressure on moms in general. So you don't have kids, seems like it's a little bit easier to get away with less stress. I'm not saying there isn't stress in its own right and that people aren't maybe going through other things where they're struggling with connecting with others. They may feel more isolated and alone because there are a lot of people who are on the other side of things who are very busy, who are connecting with a lot of people. Sometimes that is the differential between having kids and not. But yeah, for the moms out there, I see you. I know what you're going through. Elf on a Shelf is not allowed in my home, which I understand there are many who have fun with that. I do not have the endurance to do
yeah,
that for an entire season. I just cannot.
it is
Yeah.
committed. And there's a lot of
Yeah.
social media influence. I see a lot of because
Mm.
we were chatting about how I don't have kids and I still see the Elf on the Shelf all over my, feed. I see
Right.
some Minch on a bench too, but it's mainly the elf on a shelf.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know
Yeah.
the lore. I don't know the elf on the shelf lore. I know what you're supposed to do.
I don't know. It became commercialized right around the time I had our first. And I remember my eldest being like, Mom, can we get an elf? And I was like, absolutely not.
No.
I
No
was like,
elves live
I'm
here.
sure there are some people who can have a lot of fun with an elf on a shelf. And more power to you. But yes, there's a lot to do at the holiday season, and I have no interest. So in our house, we do advent calendars. That's what I can tolerate.
Yeah.
More
And
expense for sure, which is another thing we kind of jumped over. But yeah, Christmas is really freaking expensive.
yeah.
All the little things start to add up so quickly.
Yeah. Yeah. We were chatting like it was like another $200 just to do like advent calendars or something. If we went
I mean, for sure, a good advent calendar
couple
is
hundred.
probably going to cost you $40 to $50. And then, yeah, if you have to get multiple kids' advent calendars, then you're looking at that. Or pet ones. Oh my gosh. Yes, pet advent calendars. There's
Yeah.
those as well. A treat for, every day. Yeah, since you're supposed
Yeah.
to, give your pet the same experience as your children.
Yes. Yeah. Especially those pet parents. Yeah. We see you. So now that we've gone through the grievances and chatted about all the things that, can and do and will go wrong or annoy us, how do we cope? How do we survive this holiday season and really get like the most out of the quality time with family and friends?
I'm thinking December 1st, you get in your car and you drive.
Just get the heck out of here. Go.
You go find a campsite.
And you hunker down and
You plan on camping for a month. Solid.
Yeah.
And
Maybe a little Scrooge. you channel your inner Scrooge. But
okay.
You and
All
I
right.
can go to a spa.
Right. Yeah. That sounds amazing. I mean, things are slow anyway. The clients are like, we don't want to deal with our stuff. So, know that you're, maybe not going to benefit from not dealing with your stuff, but still, okay. Fine. So yeah, we can just, call it a day and we'll go to a spa for the month. Sounds
perfect.
Practical. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, that's totally doable.
Yes. Real ways to cope.
Yeah.
All right. So slow way the heck down. This is a biggie. When I mentioned those triggers, this is easier said than done, but it's a nice thing to try and practice when you can. If you are overwhelmed, stop. Don't stop being overwhelmed, but just literally stop yourself.
Stop. Yeah.
Yes.
Not the Bob Newhart. Stop it.
Right. Right. Don't stop it, but
stop moving.
Doing anything.
Yeah. Stop moving. Stop thinking.
Right. Ride that wave like you are a, championship surfer. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
Don't do anything. Don't try to surf. Don't do it. The less you do, the more you do.
Be in the water with that emotion and let it overwhelm you and breathe.
Yeah.
Because if you respond in the moment, if you do the knee jerk, then, you're jumping back into old habits. You're jumping back into old patterns. You're going to feel bad about yourself. You're going to have challenging situations with family members or friends or whoever you're interacting with. So slow it down. And, if that means you miss a few things, if you miss an ugly sweater event, if you don't bake cookies for something, if you don't buy the perfect something for someone, so be it.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay. Disconnect from the internet and, connect with people. You can go to a rage room. If you want to spend
holiday
money.
Rage room.
Yeah, go to a holiday rage room.
I want to see that actually. Oh my gosh. I was into the rage room idea, but man, if it's holiday themed where you could smash an elf on a shelf, I'm sure. That's probably
that's specifically to you, but there's probably some other people.
You're like, Melissa, I don't know what your problem is with the elf on the shelf.
You could get like the elf on the shelf, the Amelie's doll,
Annalise. Yeah.
dolls,
Yeah.
the nutcrackers, whatever.
No, I'm not going to break a nutcracker.
Oh, you love the
No.
nutcracker. Okay. Yes, he is very
I mean,
great.
no, he's the one tolerable
the
holiday
one.
figure for me.
He's the one. Yeah.
I mean, I'm more partial to like a mouse queen or something like that, but whatevs. I mean, it's fine.
Yeah. We're girls. Yeah, for sure.
Now I'm feeling guilty about this concept, but okay. Yeah, I mean, you can do more pro-social things too. Like go ice skating or just go get some coffee and don't think about holidays at all. Go for a walk, go to a yoga class, do a spin class where they have the music turned up so loud you can't hear your thoughts. I mean, pick your thing here. Lots of options. I admit that if you're going to, a club like spin class, you're probably not connecting with your friend in the spin class, but you can talk afterwards.
But or maybe you're connecting with yourself. You're getting to your inner.
Right.
Yeah, and really, I do think that spin classes are dying.
I know they're not in vogue anymore. I get that. I haven't been to a Legree class. I have a 4-year-old.
I love a spin class, and I don't know why they are dying out.
Anyway, okay. So boundary setting, that's a thing. And I mean, you can be pretty direct and be like, hey, we're going to come to your place. We'll be there from X time to Y. This way they know they can sit with, whatever their feelings are around it, whether it's that they're overwhelmed, they're going to be there too long, whether they're disappointed because they feel like you don't care about them, whatever it is.
Everyone in this family hates me. Then maybe you should ask Santa for a new family.
Yeah, it's a good reminder. You can't control what other people are going to think or how they are going to take your actions. And, if it's coming from a place of keeping your mental health stable and, protecting yourself from things that trigger you or upset you or overwhelm you, it's okay to engage in that. Step into a quiet room every 20 to 30 minutes to just decompress, do some deep breathing, just sit quietly for a second, and then go back out.
And if you can't find a space to go be by yourself, go for that walk or that run, or find the random errand no one wants to run or really needs to run.
Yeah. I'll go get some ice. I'll go out and get ice. Does anyone need ice? Do we have enough ice here?
Well, I do know about your love affair with ice. That could be a legit problem at a gathering with you.
I know. Right. Yeah.
Like, we ran through all the ice. I'll go get more.
I'm like, where is the ice? Could have conversations before going to certain events or certain gatherings where like you all agree that like you're not going to do gifts or you're going to do a low budget exchange. Again, I bring it back to the white elephant. The white elephant is very fun, right? There's a cap, for the most part. It's fun. You don't have to play with 50 people. Like me. But yeah, I did see my cousins the other day and we were talking about the white elephant exchange and she was like, it's going to take so long with 50 people. And I'm like, that is true. So yeah. So there's like 10 people. That would be probably better.
The other thing with the boundary setting is partially that you set yourself up for some success. So you say to yourself, okay, I want to be comfortable. I want to maybe bring a food if you're, not in your immediate environment that I know I'm going to enjoy eating. I want to make an outline of the people that I want to talk to and, or the things that I'm willing to discuss.
Yeah. You can have a safe list of what topics that are you're comfortable with,
Yeah, absolutely. And you can also then, just kind of have a routine for yourself where if something comes up that you're uncomfortable with, you have an excuse. Oh, gee, I have to go get ice.
Yeah. Yeah. No. And
Yeah.
I guarantee there's probably some other people who feel similarly. So if there's someone that you trust, you can just be like, hey, if I need a break, can we step outside together or something? You know, you can communicate with, your friends or the people you're closest to. And yeah,
Right.
go for a little walk. Do a
Yeah.
cousin walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or go hide in the kitchen, if you're hosting and, pretend that you have to, chop some
Cut
vegetables.
something. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I gotta put all those rolls in the oven because Jerry's here. I don't know. I don't have a Jerry. I don't know who Jerry is.
That's totally fair.
A bad Jerry.
Mm.
Oh God.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, maybe the reason that Home Alone is as popular as it is that it's talking about boundaries in a sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all
Yeah.
about everyone's feeling really overwhelmed and they're scapegoating it on the one family member and he's done.
He knows I ate sausage and olives and
Look what
onions
you did, you little jerk.
But yeah, there's
Yeah.
a scapegoat in all households. And, maybe honestly, the mom feels scapegoated and lots of different people,
Yeah. It might
Yeah.
rotate too. It depends on
Yeah.
what's happening. And
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're feeling scapegoated, just take a breather and step away and be like, I'm gonna
Right.
take a mom for myself. Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, then on the self-care stuff again, come up with some things you enjoy doing. You can, bring a book. You can bring an activity to do. You can ask people ahead of time if they want to play a particular game that you like to play, those kinds of things, so that you have some plans. And then another thing that I saw that I thought was really cute online is, on the anticipating the worst, which I'm a fan of. We do in my household. We'll be like,
Sure.
let's play worst case scenario. Because, then you get to the deep, dark, scary stuff. And once you talk about the deep, dark, scary stuff, it's not as deep, dark, and scary anymore. So with this idea in mind, make yourself a bingo card. I thought this one was really cute. And come up with, all the different things that you think are likely to happen during this particular holiday event. And then you can, check them off when they happen. And then when you get bingo, you can give yourself some kind of reward.
Yeah.
So it's a fun cognitive exercise. It's
It
a
is a
nice
fun-
one. Yeah.
It's like an example of journaling, but it's in a fun bingo form.
Yeah, I mean, I think the journaling would be a little bit more narrative, whereas this is, it's a bit of a cognitive exercise to play to be like, okay, here are all the bad things that are going to happen. And you don't necessarily need to create a story of how they're going to happen or when they're
Right.
going to happen, but just like, here are all the things that I expect
Yeah.
to suck about this holiday season.
Yeah,
And
you're
then-
making a list and you're checking it twice.
There you go. And you're confirming who is naughty and nice.
Hey!
Oh, well, so this was another fun cognitive exercise. So I saw on socials a number of people were, recognizing the toll the holiday was taking on them. And so at least, I think this was last holiday season, but last holiday season, Snoop Dogg was making the rounds with his speech about, I want to thank me.
Last but not least, I want to thank me.
And, I think you can use this as a cognitive exercise. You can say, I want to thank myself. I want to thank myself for being a family member who is actively participating in a holiday gathering. I want to thank myself for thinking about my sister, my, in-law, my, fill in the blank
Yeah.
here, and what they, wanted, needed from me this holiday season. And, thank yourself for, all of the effort that you're putting in whatever way that you're putting it in. I think it's a nice thing to do, to acknowledge for yourself what toll this is taking, but also really what you're bringing to the table, how strong you are, how awesome you are, to celebrate yourself a bit. when all else fails, we're talking around it. It's okay to get angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and say, I don't give a fuck.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's a good number. I mean, sure, across social media, there's a solid homage to fuck, but there is a solid amount of homage to fuck within the holiday social media coverage. So, let it go.
Yeah. Let it go. Let it go.
Be as profane as you want. Right. Do it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck you very, very much.
I mean, ideally you're not doing that necessarily always with family members, but in the sense that you're not picking a fight and being profane in that regard. But if you have to, sure, defend yourself. But yeah, I mean, also just go yell to yourself.
Yeah.
Go
Listen to
call a
some
friend and just cathart the heck out of it.
Yeah. Complain and
Send a message to your therapist and be like, actually, I shouldn't have canceled all those sessions, and here's why. And you can just write out all the profanity. That's fine. Yeah, we can hold that energy for you.
We can. I love a good email. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Send it.
Definitely.
Yeah. Write out your thoughts to someone who cares. Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely.
But yeah. Let the fucks fly,
Absolutely. And then when you've exercised all your demons, you come back and hopefully you have something about this time that you are doing for yourself and for those around you, and you can reflect on the value and meaning of it for you. And if there's none, then let it go.
Let it go. It's not serving you.
Right.
Yeah. No. Yeah, it's a good time to reflect on, what matters to you. So.
Absolutely. Because, there's so much that's superimposed on us with expectation.
Yeah. And you can say yes to only the things that you want to say yes to. So, if you need that reminder, I'm telling you it's true. Thanks for listening. This has been Shrinks and Giggles. Share your holiday grievances and or stressors with us, and we'll all survive the holiday season together. Subscribe and follow us wherever you get your podcasts. Like, share with your friends. We love making these episodes for you guys, so if you enjoy them, let us know. See you next time. Woo! Happy holidays.